I am sharing with you 5 dessert recipes using the Crockpot. You know how much I love the Crockpot, and I have been sharing with you recipes all month long to celebrate Crocktober, and this time I'm showing dessert recipes. I just love using the Crockpot for dessert. They turn out amazing. So I'm gonna share with you these 5 recipes. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are new, and if you love Crockpot cooking as much as I do, you'll love my channel. So let me show you these 5 Crockpot dessert recipes. This is going to be a chocolate with devil's food cake mix Crockpot cake, and it is absolutely amazing. So I have my devil's food. I have 3 eggs that I will add in, and I'm mixing all of this before I put it into my Crockpot. I'm adding in some chocolate sugar-free pudding mix. I have milk. I have vegetable oil. I'll put the recipe for this in the description box so you can make it, and you will want to make this. It is absolutely amazing. It is really rich, but it is so good and is really great to serve to a crowd because all of these make really big servings. So I'm going to spray my crock pot with some cooking spray. I'm going to add this kind of doctored up cake mix into here, into my crock pot, and then I am going to add in some little mini chocolate chips as well on top of this, and it's just going to give it even a more chocolatey flavor. So you can kind of call this a chocolate lava cake if you'd wanted. So I'm going to put those chocolate chips inside. I'm going to sprinkle some more on top. I am going to cook this on high for 2 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours, or you can do low for 4 hours. And it is absolutely amazing. I am serious. It is so good. So you can serve this with a side of vanilla ice cream is really good, or some whipped cream, which I have. So I'm going to add some whipped cream to the side of this. It is very rich and very chocolatey and so good. This is a huge hit. I'm going to be doing an apple pie crockpot dessert this time. I'm going to be using apple pie filling. So this is really easy. Dump and go into the crock pot, and like I've mentioned, I just love crock pot desserts because if you are entertaining, you can set this on, dump and go everything, turn it on, and then by the time you are ready for dessert with your crowd, it is ready to go and nice and hot and fresh. So I have a yellow cake mix that I mixed with butter, and like I said, I'll put the recipe for all of these in the description box, so check that out if you want to make them. They're all really amazing. I'm going to top with some chopped walnuts, or you can use chopped pecans if you would like. Really simple. So with this one, I'm going to add on a paper towel before I put on my lid, and this is going to catch any condensation, any water that's going to drip from the lid. It's going to catch that onto the towel, and it's going to keep these walnuts nice and kind of crispy. So it's kind of just a little trick that I like to use with that paper towel on top to catch that water. So I'm adding this apple pie, so good, kind of a dump cake, and then you can serve it with vanilla ice cream is amazing. All of these are really good with vanilla ice cream or whipped cream because they are hot and right out of the crock pot. So definitely really good with some ice cream on this one. I'm going to be doing a pumpkin dump cake for this. So I have some pumpkin pie filling mixture, and then I have a spice cake that I have made with some butter, and I am going to just sprinkle this on top of the pumpkin pie mixture. Really easy and simple like all of these, and it is just really good. This one is really great, honestly, in the mornings with a little bit of coffee or tea. I know it's got a lot of sugar in it for morning time, but it is really good for a morning with a cup of coffee. So I'm sprinkling on some chopped walnuts, and this is ready to go. So good with the pumpkin flavors. Really great for fall and winter, and this one is a huge hit. You can serve this one for dessert with ice cream and Cool Whip as well if you wanted to. So this is going to be a dump cake mix with spice cake mix and pumpkin. I love pumpkin, especially this time of year, so a lot of these recipes have some pumpkin in them. So I have my spiced cake mix, and this is just a really awesome dump and go. Like I keep mentioning, these are all dump and go recipes, which is my favorite for crockpot recipes. I have a lot of other dinner crockpot recipes that are dump and go, so make sure you check out my channel if you're new. If you like crockpot cooking, I have got a lot of crockpot videos for you because I just love using the crockpot. It is one of my favorite appliances. Well, it is my favorite appliance, hands down. So I'm adding on my pumpkin. I have melted butter that I'm going to add on top of this. And this is so easy, but it's really delicious, super rich. It's a huge crowd pleaser. I'm adding on some milk as well and pouring that on top. I'm going to kind of give this a little bit of a stir to mix up that pumpkin a little bit. Not a whole lot of stir, but just a bit. I'm going to cook this on, you can do high for about 2 hours or you can do low for 4 hours. And this is just delicious with a little side of ice cream, of course. So this is just a 2-ingredient crockpot dessert. Angel food cake is one of my favorites all year long. So I have my angel food cake and I have my can of pumpkin. And that is really all that this requires. So I'm adding in my pumpkin. This is pure pumpkin. It is not pumpkin pie filling. So I'm going to stir this around a little softly at first because I don't want this angel food mixture to fly around, and it is nice and fluffy and really super duper easy. So I'm going to add this into my crock pot. And I'm going to spray the crock pot, of course, and so that it just comes right out, won't stick to anything. I'm going to add this delicious, like fluffy mixture. I love how fluffy angel food cake is, and adding this pumpkin is so, so good. It has a little bit of a sweetness to it with the angel food, and so easy. So on high for 2 hours for this one, or low for 4 hours. And it is just easy peasy. Add on your ice cream or your whipped cream if you want, or plain as well. This one's also really great with a cup of coffee in the morning if you like to have a little sugar first thing. Nobody's judging here, so this one is so, so good. If you enjoyed these recipes, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Lots of crockpot cooking for you. Hope that you have a really great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.